I need everybody to get on your feet.
Yeah, this is that moment. Like, this is that moment when we light this shit up.
The 10 people that's not on their feet, I need everybody to get on your feet. And we about to bring out one of the greatest entrepreneurs, one of the greatest living icons of our culture.
Yeah.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Yes, yes. They said it was not so.
Yeah.
This is so exciting. I felt like I was supposed to perform.
So, Fifth, man, y'all can take y'all seats now. Before we start, how does this feel, right? Just to actually see this is a room of 10, 12,000 black people that's here to empower themselves, learn about entrepreneurship. How does this feel to actually see this?
This is amazing. Just to see so many people here within the entrepreneur spirit, you know, that I have a disease, right? It's called ambition. I contracted it from not having. All right, and I'm just gonna always be going through an endless tunnel because I'll accomplish something and then I want to do something different. My idea will change or something. Now my ideas are getting so big that it's changing even how I can deliver things. I have to be conscious of what I'm saying or what I'm doing because the idea is going to disrupt my idea. Like a lot of the music, if you listen to the music that's out right now, I have to tap into my stupid. I have to tap into the stupid side of me to write the right thing when it comes time to write the music. So sometimes, this is why I haven't created as much content as I was creating in the past, and I started going towards the film production and development of these projects because I think I can impact things in a bigger way through that. You know, like Tyler's been there all by himself.
Time to disrupt it.
Yeah. I have I know people don't see it, but he invited me out to come to his studios to show me his operation and everything he had going on. And it's amazing. I think he inspired me. Inspired me. I had the idea and already was going in that direction, but when you can see the layout already, I can prevent myself from making mistakes by not making the mistakes he's made. Because, you know, having him around to communicate with him is allowing me the ability to have information I wouldn't have privy to. You know, so it's cool. He texted me right before I got here, asked me when I would be back in Atlanta, and following this, I'll go to California, so I catch up with him after.
Yeah, that mentorship is important. Yeah. People, obviously, we know you from your music career, legendary Get Rich or Die Trying. We heard the music, aggressive in nature, right? But Curtis Jackson, right, the businessman, are some of the same characteristics that you translate as an artist, do they carry over to you as the business icon that you became? Do you need to be aggressive? Do you need to be stern? Like, what are some of those things that transfer?
I think when you have, when you're aggressive, that you have if people ever had even a little bit of fear of you, you got a second career at making them laugh. You know, so you watch guys like Mike Tyson, like Iron Mike, and then you see him in Hangover, or you see him in a comedy film, and it connects because they go, look, he was great. I met Mike, he was great. He didn't even bite my fucking ear. You know, like it was like, because they expect the worst from you. Then when they have an experience, and the experience will be a pure normalcy, but it'll feel like a lot more at that point. And for me, the aggression, when I end up in the business setting, it's a lot easier to deal with me. I do struggle with one thing, right? I do struggle with growing up in a different environment. Like sometimes I deal with attorneys, and a lot of the times I'm dealing with attorneys, right? I've spent over $21 million in legal fees since you see me. I spend $1 million a year in legal fees now. As I have general counsel, I have people that are just around. But the more that they talk about you being a billionaire, the more you better put your ass in the house. Because you finna get sued. They trip over some shit. Oh, 50, why'd you do that on purpose? What the fuck did I do? Nah, it's a little different. Like, you know, I watched like having opportunities at different points, because I start off first, it's the music. It connects, it works, and it allows me the popularity and the ability to financially invest in different things, right? And I'm gonna bet on the things that I know I can influence myself. I know if I know the momentum and the music was there, so I was betting on new artists and developing the artist's career. And then sometimes they couldn't come up with the right stuff, so I was writing it for them, because I could do it myself, like at that point. But then I started wanting to do different things, and I went to the film projects early. I did the biggest straight to DVD movie deal ever. I thought I was making movies because we're gonna put them in the theater, and they was just going straight to DVD. But there was straight to DVD, now it's straight to streaming. So it's straight to your Netflix, it's straight to your Hulu, it's straight to your, you know, like when it was Will Smith, when Will did the movie directly with Netflix, it changed how people perceive those projects.
Monster film.
Yep, it's the monster film. And there's I watched it, and because there used to be a clear line between television and film production, and actors that were successful on TV, the film actors wouldn't go near them. Like, they would stay away from it because they felt like it was a higher grade of quality, that they wanted to stay more cachet to you being a movie star than you being a television star. But now we're producing premium projects that allow, you see Forrest Whitaker and Godfather Harlem, you see Academy Award winning actors choosing television, because it builds a consistency, and they can pay out the money that would keep the talent happy, but staying there. Like, but you do need to know with Power, everybody told me no. I pitched that show to all of the networks, and they were like, no. And I wanted to make the project so bad that I went and I recorded 8 songs, because the last place they spend money in television production is music, and it's just the director will put together his dream sequence of music that's under it, and you watch his version of it, and then the music supervisor will come in and change it to something that feels the same, that doesn't cost anything. And you know, if it wouldn't sell on iTunes, I don't want the shit in my project. That's why I made the theme music for the projects, because I said it has to be good enough for them to feel something when it comes on. Yep. Like I felt when, you know, we had television shows like Good Times. When that came on, you felt something. Good times. Temporary layoff.
When I'm thinking about it, it's pretty powerful, right? Because we come from an era where, like, even now, you go into a club and they might be playing the Fresh Prince theme song.
Yeah.
But now I'm watching you perform the Power theme song. Talk about the intentionality of defying the no, right? Because you could have just said, all right, well, maybe this is not for me, right? You had some success in film, but television wasn't that.
Yeah.
Talk about the defying the odds and say, all right, I'm going to film this thing anyway for Power.
Oh, when they telling me no, I'm like, why do you keep telling me no? Like, I want to do it. Like, cause like music is like, we can make it at home. We can go get a track from YouTube, the producer, record it on your laptop, put it on iTunes, it's on YouTube, and it can go. Like the film projects, there was a resistance that I wasn't accustomed to feeling that. Like, and when I came back